Alright, hey YouTube, this is going to be my first YouTube video. I'm going to start off by telling you guys my name. My name is Nikki. I'm 19 years old. I'm married. I've been married since I was 18. I've been married for over a year now. When I was 6 weeks, my husband and I found out we were pregnant. Let me see. Okay, I'm not actually from, I live in Virginia right now, but I'm not actually from here. I'm from Hawaii. But my due date is January 5th. So when I give birth, it's gonna be at the end of winter, basically going into spring. Well, in between winter going into spring and whatnot. So it'd be my first winter, or not my first winter, but my first winter in 10 years. So I don't know how my body's going to react to that, but seeing how it'll be my first winter in 10 years, and I'll be pregnant, I don't know how that's going to work out, but I guess I'll let you guys know. I found out the gender when I was 16 weeks pregnant. Yeah, but I didn't have my first doctor's appointment until I was 15 weeks pregnant. All of my pregnancy stuff got started late. So when I was 15 weeks pregnant, I had my first doctor's appointment, and it was then that she checked where my uterus was, and she told me that I was either 17 to 20 weeks pregnant. So I'm thinking, I go from 20 weeks, so I'm like, oh, if I'm 20 weeks pregnant, that means that takes up a month of time for me to get everything ready. So I'm all freaked out and whatnot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I'm 20 weeks pregnant? Because I was only supposed to be 15 weeks pregnant at the time. So then two days later, she scheduled me for an ultrasound, and 2 days later I was 16 weeks. I had just turned 16 weeks, and they did an ultrasound, and at the ultrasound they seen that I had a heart-shaped uterus, which they say can cause complications when I go into labor. I may end up having a C-section. It gives me a high risk of having a C-section because the baby can be in a breech position when I go into labor, or meaning like the feet will be down, will want to come out first, or the butt. Okay. Also, I found out at 16 weeks that what I was having, but I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm having until not the next video, but the week after that. So I plan on doing a video. I plan on doing my next video when I'm 18 weeks and 2 days, and then my next video after that will be exactly when I'm 19 weeks, and from there on it will be every 19, 20, 21. So yeah, you get it. So on my 19-week video, I'll tell you the gender, and the week after that I'll tell you the name. We have a name already, but I'm not going to tell you guys that either, because then you'll know what I'm having, whether it's a boy or a girl. So at my ultrasound, she did tell me that I was exactly where I was supposed to be. I was 17 weeks, I was 16 weeks pregnant, my bad. I'm 17 weeks now. My symptoms, I have no more morning sickness, besides if I say I forget to take a pill for a day or two, then when I do take my pill, then like 45 minutes to an hour later, then I'm vomiting or whatever. And then if I'm laying on my back, sometimes you can see a little hump on the right side, and I've been told, some people tell me, the doctor specifically told me that it wasn't the baby. No, that wasn't the doctor. Baby boy, that wasn't the doctor, was it? Did I ask? Or was it the nurse? Okay, well, it was a doctor that I asked, and she told me that it wasn't the baby. And then some people say that it was the baby. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I'm trying to decide which one I think it is, but I can't decide which one I think it is. Seeing how I have a heart-shaped uterus, my baby does not move to the left of my belly. Well, I don't know if it's because I have a heart-shaped uterus, but I'm saying it is. She doesn't go to the left side of my uterus, to the left side. she only stays on the right side, and the furthest she'll go to the left is to the middle. When I'm laying on my stomach, I can have the laptop on my stomach, and you can see when the hump is there, because the laptop will start to fall back or forward. Now, before I was pregnant, I could finish about the 3 tacos meals from Taco Bell. I could eat like a taco and a half. Now I can finish all 3 tacos. I was so proud of myself, but then everyone else is like, that's normal, and I was like, I guess not for me. I was still proud of myself. So then, okay, let me tell you guys. Yesterday my husband made me breakfast or whatever, and he brings the plate upstairs to me, and I go back downstairs, but he's not looking. I throw some more on the plate, and in my head, I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I'm thinking, okay, this is for me and this is for my baby. I was so hungry. When I'm hungry, I feel like I am starving. Like, I feel like I haven't eaten in days when I'm hungry. Actually, I was making a video before this, and I had to stop it because I was hungry. Okay. Oh. Movement. Fetal movement. I don't know if I felt it. Everyone's, okay. First they say it feels like gas. And I'm like, okay. And then they're like, oh, well, some people say it feels like flutters. And I'm like, okay, what does flutters feel like? And they're like, well, gas. And I'm like, alright. So we're back where we started. I don't know what movement feels like. So I'm not going to say that I felt it because I don't know. So when I definitely do know that I'm feeling the baby move, or I feel a kick or something, then I will say I have. Until then, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm going to show you guys my belly now. Alright, so this is with the shirt down, left, right. I have on my husband's boxers. Front. And this is with the shirt up. This is with the shirt up. Left. Right. Front. Oh, and you know what? If I do end up having a C-section, I'm guessing they're gonna end up cutting right through my tattoo. That would suck. Hopefully they can cut higher or a little bit below, but most likely it's gonna be right through. Alright. I'm gonna show you guys pictures. I took pictures week by week when I turned 10 weeks until 15 weeks, skipping week 14. But hopefully no one notices that. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna make a video of those, and I'm gonna show you guys a picture of me before I was even pregnant, so you guys can get a feel of how I grew. Alright, thanks guys.